Governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland. Himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland. Himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
The more they attack me, the stronger I become. Because it is like you are pouring fuel in the strength that is in me. So bring it on. But I'm telling you today that we have been able to defeat them. We have Chikota Hanchaninono and defeated them. What we have done to Nigeria and their agent in Biafra struggle is that we gathered them together. This particular sit at home, I told you people, will be the beginning of the liberation of Biafra. You see, the actions, the activities of Biafrans in this sit at home have gathered all the sabos together, all the saboteur together, and we defeated them. Bam! It is mysterious. How many of you will ever believe in this life that everybody will gang up against Biafra?
The summary of it. The summary of it is that we cannot run away from this stark reality that Nigeria has to be restructured. Whether it is the restructuring that gives more powers to states or a return to the regional arrangement of the past, or the restructuring that allows parts of the country that want to go and stand as independent nation. Whatever that restructuring means, we must not run away from it. And our position as bishop, and I must say now, I'm carrying you along as a diocese, is that if we continue to pretend that all is well, we will keep bleeding profusely. And very soon, there might be nothing called Nigeria. Instead of our killing ourselves under the pretext of remaining one indivisible nation. Some people say Nigeria's unity is non-negotiable. I want to say it is negotiable. This thing is like marriage. You don't force two people to get married. We have been forced into a marriage that is hurting us. And every day we are dying and pretending to be one. Please, instead of our killing ourselves, and there will be no Nigeria left, let us come to a round table like this. Bring Nigeria as a cake. Bring one big knife and share the cake. Share the cake. Share the cake.
That is, if the cake was even useful. The cake that has to do with the zoo terrorists is not useful. So nobody should even try to consume such cake. I salute Biafran people. I salute lovers of freedom. I salute the government of Biafra in exile and de facto in the homeland. I salute all lovers of freedom. I salute the haters of freedom and the haters of the Biafran people. And those of you that may have been contracted to come into Biafra land to die, continue coming because we are counting your dead bodies day in, day out. So while Abuja is under siege and while Abuja is controlled by the terrorist jihadist Fulani that have come to take their country, in Biafra land, we are weeding them off. Yes. Go and verify, like Peter Obi used to tell you. Go and verify and confirm the numbers and the death toll of the Fulani terrorists, Islamic jihadists that are coming to kill our women and children. The numbers are increasing. So, the Biafra Defense Forces are doing their work. That is why I'm here. I thank the Biafran people who are making sure the war chest of Biafra is not dry. Financially, we need more weapons. We need more guns and bullets. And we need everything to be able to decimate the terrorists. And the Biafra Defense Forces are doing that work assiduously. And even extra. They are doing it extra. So all we need now is to remember to key into everything that we are doing. Your funding is very, very important. Yes. Because the Fulani terrorists are in charge of Nigeria, and they are in charge of Nigeria has to stop in Abuja and Kafanchan and the far north, the middle belt. They don't have to come down to Biafra land. How do we form that defense wall? How do we continue to do that which we have been doing? Remember when MNK was kidnapped? MNK was actually kidnapped because he set up ESN to do what? To defend motherland, to defend our women and children from being massacred, from their heads being chopped off. They kidnapped him because he had set up a security network to protect us from being killed, to protect us and to stop and to avert the Islamic jihadist invasion from taking place in our lands. What you see happening in the far north today, that they stockpile dead bodies of babies, women and children on a daily basis, is the design that was predestined to be in Biafra land. But the emergence of the ESN that Martin Amicano set up in October 2020, is what pushed them away. So they say, oh, this man has come to truncate the plans of us, killing all these people and taking over. Why? They decided to devise a means of kidnapping him. Because before then, our supreme leader had called on the idiotic fools that we have as governors and senators and ministers, traditional rulers and pastors and bishops and heads of communities and whatever you call them. He told them, form a security network just like what you see the Ramoteku had. Make them well sophisticated so that they can be able to curtail the menace and the invasion of these terrorists that are coming to kill our babies, women, and children on a daily basis. Because we started seeing dead bodies of our women and men that goes into the farms to cultivate their crops or to harvest or to do one or two things, or even the hunters. We were now picking their dead bodies to come and bury. MNK said, no, please, you people should come together, do something. We were not known for cowardice. So we wouldn't sit down at this time and watch our women and babies and children heads being cut off, and then we'll continue to be singing One Nigeria. It is not done now. We've been massacred from 1900 down to this very day, and in our own dispensation, we wouldn't also give them the leverage to continue the massacre. No. So when you see the genocide ongoing in the far north, do not take it as a joke. When you see the genocide ongoing in Middle Belt, do not take it as a joke. When you see the genocide, when you see the invasion when you see the terrorists taking over buses along the road and entering schools, kidnapping students and pupils, over 600 and something, over 350, over 150 on daily basis, and then the demand for money, and then they kill many of them, do not take it as a joke. I know many of you in Biafra land are very, very comfortable and having a safe haven because it has not happened in your community yet. It is because of the existence of the Biafra Defense Forces. It is because of the existence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is because of the existence of Mazi Simon Ekpa. It is because of the existence of the gallant men and women of the volunteer armies that have taken it upon themselves to defend motherland. That's why you have a safe haven in your communities. That is why some of you can just sit down. While we are talking, you say, oh, we are just joking, we are just blabbing because you're not seeing it. Had it been that the fire burns on your own roof, and then you see it burn very high, and you see your roof detached, you will now feel and understand what others are feeling in the far north when they are being butchered on a daily basis. And then you come and see it written on the media, and then they put the news out there. Today I saw a video that said the Benue State Governor is unveiling a new security outfit. A new security outfit. It's a Benue State Governor is unveiling a new security outfit. Now, what did Governor Otom do? Governor Otom unveiled a security outfit, right? And then he now asks the federal government of Nigeria to grant him license of weapons to be given to those security outfits so that they can use those weapons to kill the terrorists that are coming to kill their women and children on a daily basis. Buhari's government rejected the Fulani Islamic Jihadist terrorist government that are there. They rejected that appeal. They rejected it and said they cannot give Governor Otom the license to arm the security outfit that he has formed to be able to curtail the menace and the attack of the terrorists coming to rape, kill, and decimate their communities and to cut off heads of babies. That is a government that you people say is democratic. That is a government that you people say that is a civil country. That is a secular country. That we all have laws that are coming together to make it one. No. So now, it is because Governor Otom challenged the government of the day, and he even told them to their faces that they are the ones sponsoring and aiding and abetting the Fulani Islamic Jihadist terrorists, that they are their foot soldiers, so they are working to their interests. It's because he brainstormed and stood his ground and then told them the truth to their faces. That is why they did not allow Governor Otom to win or to go ahead in the second term of his tenure as the governor. Today you have a new one.
The summary of it. The summary of it is that we cannot run away from this stark reality that Nigeria has to be restructured. Whether it is the restructuring that gives more powers to states or a return to the regional arrangement of the past, or the restructuring that allows parts of the country that want to go and stand as independent nation, whatever that restructuring means, we must not run away from it. And our position as bishop, and I must say now, I'm carrying you along as a diocese, is that if we continue to pretend that all is well, we will keep bleeding profusely. and very soon there might be nothing called Nigeria. Instead of our killing ourselves under the pretext of remaining one indivisible nation, some people say Nigeria's unity is non-negotiable. I want to say it is negotiable. This thing is like marriage. You don't force two people to get married. We have been forced into a marriage that is hurting us. And every day we are dying and pretending to be one. Please, instead of our killing ourselves, and there will be no Nigeria left, let us come to a round table like this. Bring Nigeria as a cake. Bring one big knife and share the cake. Share the cake. Share the cake.
Okay. For those of you that want to eat cake, please don't accept any cake that is cut out of the Nigeria that is already poisoned. Because anything coming out as Nigeria is poisoned. You can just say they should allow you to walk past, or if they don't want to allow you to walk past, they should be ready for you to stone them with stones so that you can now walk past peacefully. You know what Nigeria is that they can never allow you to have anything peacefully. So you must be ready to take it the hard way. So devise a means, create a problem to be able to counter the problem that is already on ground. So that is the super problem that we have created now. That super problem that we have created for them is to complicate the situation for them so that they now become confused. They kidnapped Mazinam because that was the problem. Now we have created another problem for them that now they either go to look at their terrorists that they have created that has come to consume them, or they either come to be looking at the Biafra Liberation Army. That is a very big problem to them. They thought that when they kidnapped Mazinam Mikano, all of us will fold our arms, we will now leave Biafra going forward and leave every other thing. We will not defend motherland again. We will allow the terrorists to be killing our women and children and cut their heads off. We will just focus on only Mazinam Mikano come out. No, that was the plan. So now we've devised many other things can come out with them. So now the legal team are focusing on Mazinam Mikano, while the administration of Biafra is being handled by the government of Biafra, and the Prime Minister is in charge of it. So this division of labor has really helped. That is why the zoo are in a very confused state now. Is that they are going to go and think of what to do to their Fulani terrorists, which they created, that is consuming them, or they are now thinking of what is Simon Ekpa's next step with his government and his administration. That is where the confusion is taking their head off. So as they are dancing Utere dance, we are weeding them off in Biafra land. So I was talking about Governor Autumn, who made waves by creating a security outfit. And then to arm the security outfit to be able to fight the terrorists, the government of the day refused him the license. That is what they had to push him out, because he told them to their face that they are the evil. They are the real sponsors of the terrorists. And today here now, we've seen a video from the new governor of Benue State also coming up and shouting about a new security outfit. So the question now is, who is going to give him the license? There is no how you can expect to obtain license from the same governing council that are sponsoring and aiding and abetting the terrorists. So what you need to do is become a brutal and a neutral person in the government. You cannot be feeding fat from that same government and then you're expecting that the same government will now allow you to be killing their foot soldiers, which they are using to defend and to keep one Nigeria. The way one Nigeria are using the terrorists now to keep Nigeria is just like the way the West is using every African country. The West are using the African countries to be able to sustain whatever they want to do. So
the more they attack me, the stronger I become. Because it is like you are pouring fuel in the strength that is in me. So bring it on. But I'm telling you today that we have been able to defeat them. We have Chikota Hanchani Nono and defeated them. What we have done to Nigeria and their agent in Biafra struggle is that we gathered them together. This particular sit at home, I told you people, will be the beginning of the liberation of Biafra. You see, the actions, the activities of Biafrans in this sit at home have gathered all the sabos together, all the saboteur together, and we defeated them. Bam! It is mysterious. How many of you will ever believe in this life that everybody will gang up against Biafra? The more they attack me, the stronger I become. Because it is like you are pouring fuel in the strength that is in me. So bring it on. But I'm telling you today that we have been able to defeat them. We have Chikota Hanchani Nono and defeated them. What we have done to Nigeria and their agent in Biafra struggle is that we gathered them together. This particular sit at home, I told you people, will be the beginning of the liberation of Biafra. You see, the actions, the activities of Biafrans in this sit at home have gathered all the sabos together, all the saboteur together, and we defeated them. Bam! It is mysterious. How many of you will ever believe in this life that everybody will gang up against Biafra?
Yes, if they do not gang up against Biafra, the fulfillment of the prophecy of Biafra will not come to be. So like I said, the same way one Nigeria Islamic Jihadist terrorist government are using the Fulani terrorists to kill every other person that is not in tune with their corrupt and evil and Islamic Jihadist government and their ethics. That is the same way the West, that is UK, America, and Europe, and China, and every other criminal world leaders. That is the way they are using the terrorists internationally to kill other people so that they will be on top. Yes. Have you sat back to ask yourself what UK is gaining from sponsoring the Islamic Jihadist terrorists? Did you sit back to ask what America gained by giving arms to the terrorists of Taliban that took over the Afghanistan? Did you sit back to ask yourself, when they killed Saddam Hussein, America were in charge of it. The people that they used to carry it out. When they killed Gaddafi, did you sit back to ask the people that they used to kill Gaddafi? Did you sit back to ask Patrice Lumumba that they killed? Did you ask many and many and many and many others that the West have used to kill the leaders? Did you ask what they stand to gain? It is just for them to gain power, supremacy, and to be on top. So America, UK, Europe, China, and other criminal bodies, they will use the available terrorists that is very, very willing to carry out the evil so that they will garner power, so that they will go on top at the expense of your own life. Yes. The Iranian terrorists that launched attack in Israel now, who have been giving them money before? The Hamas terrorists, the Palestinian terrorists, who have been giving them money? The ones that took over Afghanistan, the Taliban terrorists. All the weapons that were stockpiled there, which are now in the hands of those terrorists, who were keeping them there before? Who were using them? It is American government. They were training them. They showed them how to use everything. They were using them. Whenever you want to hear that they need to go and kill somebody somewhere, they will pick one of the terrorists that is ready to do a suicide bombing. They will use them to go and carry out the suicide bombing somewhere so that they will be able to achieve what they want. So now, the same way and manner that the West have been doing it is the same way and manner that one Nigerian Islamic Jihadist terrorist government is doing it, using the terrorists that they have there. That is why anybody that is not in line and in tune with their ethics, they kill, and they don't give a damn. But while they are taking over Abuja, let them continue to take over Abuja, take over the far north, enter other places. In Biafra land, we are weeding them off. Did you see the aircraft that PM posted, which they are using to bomb Biafrans in Biafra land? We are taking them down one after another. Musa was crying and said, Simon Ekpa has taken over their airspace. Yes. Who is supplying the aircraft to Nigerian government? It is America now. It is UK now. It is the one that you see in Iran now. The one that you see from China now. These world powers are the ones selling it to them. Make their money, sit back and watch how they will use it to kill the indigenous people. We are taking them down. Yes. Musa will continue to cry that Simon Ekpa and his boys, the Biafra Liberation Army, are taking over the airspace from there. We are not taking over the airspace of Nigeria. We are taking over the airspace of Biafra. Yes. We don't go to another man's land to go and drag what is not originally ours. We stay in our own provinces and our territory, and then we take what is ours and make use of it. Any assailant that is coming against us within and about, we will deal with you and send you to Baba God so that you can go and do your judgments to Baba God. So on this very note, Biafrans, those of you that are in Biafra land, be security conscious. Because just like I said, I will always say, stay away from the checkpoint, stay away from the barracks, the police stations, the civil defense units, every checkpoint that has anything to do with one Nigeria, both police, Navy, Air Force, Army, and whatever. If you have any friend and family that you love so much that is still serving under one Nigeria and wearing that uniform, and the person is domiciled in Biafra land, or they are planning to deploy him to Biafra land, call him and tell him, brother, sister, I love you so much. Go and resign, remove this uniform, and don't wait again. Because you have been declared persona non grata in Biafra land. That is, embargo has been placed on you. You don't need to enter Biafra land. You don't need to walk about with it because you are an enemy to the Biafran people. Because anyone wearing this uniform have been killing and aiding the terrorists to slaughter our babies, children, women, and men. And we don't want that to continue again. So we are taking a stand and telling you, go back if you still want to breathe. But if you want to carry that uniform and wear and come into Biafra land to come and slaughter Biafran babies, children, women, and men on a daily basis, sorry is your name, because we don't negotiate with terrorists. What we do with terrorists is that we send them to Baba God. Baba God will now go and decide whether to judge them to the positive or to the negative. But our own is just to do like messenger. Or maybe, how do I call it? The people that do the work of clearing and forwarding. Clearing and forwarding in the shipping industry. So what we do now, we are just doing clearing and forwarding. We clear you and then we forward you to Baba God. When you get to Baba God will now decide how to do your dispatch, how your custom dispatches and services will be done. But for us, we are doing clearing and forwarding. We clear you and forward you to Baba God. We clear you and forward you to Baba God. So we call on all Biafrans to be security conscious in Biafra land and to stay away from the Secretariat of One Nigeria, both the state and the national and the federal. Everything that has to do with One Nigeria. Be security conscious and even stay far, 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 far away from the houses of these enablers, the governors, the senators, the ministers, anything, the commissioners, anything that answers name of one Nigeria. Stay very, very clear and far, far, far away from them. Biafra land will continue to be secured and defended at all costs, because when we gather on a daily basis to raise funds, we are not raising funds to use it to pay our school fees. We are not raising the funds to use it to build houses. We are not raising the funds to use it to buy cars. No. We are not raising the funds to use it to put in our personal businesses. No. We are raising the funds to use it to buy more sophisticated weapons. And what is it to be used for? It is to be used against the terrorists that are coming to kill our women and children. It is called self-defense, self-preservation, and self-perseverance. So, it is constitutional that you must defend yourself against anybody that is coming to kill you or to cut your head off. You don't need to stand to wait for International Criminal Court or United Nations or America or UK or Europe to come and help you in any way. When the Israelis woke up and saw that their babies, their women and children were slaughtered in broad daylight on a Sabbath day, what did they do? They went into the War Council. They thought of what to do. They came back to strike, and they are striking from that day till this very day. And they will continue to strike every enemy that partook in the genocide and the massacre and slaughter of their babies, women, and children. That is what a government should do. When you look into the media, you will see that in America and Europe and UK, that there is protest ongoing in schools, in universities, where you have the pro-Hamas terrorist students that are now doing what protests in solidarity with the Palestinians and the terrorists and every terrorist. So all these are happening for a reason. Allow it to happen. While it is happening there, America is not calling you to run to come to America. UK is not calling you to run to come to UK. Europe is not calling you to run to come to Europe, to come and give them the strategies or the solution on how to deal with the menace that they have in those universities, from the students that are protesting for or against the Hamas, and for or against the Israelis, or for or against all the terrorists, or for or against the Christians and the Jews. No one is calling you to come over there to come and tell them how to do it. They are the ones deciding their fate, their own way. They are sitting down, they take the laws into their own hands, and then they decide of what to do in order to defend their people. So you need not wait for anybody to be calling you or to come to Nigeria or to come to Biafra land to come and decide your fate. No, we, the Biafran people, are the ones deciding how to defend motherland. So we will not fold our arms and watch as you come to cut the heads of our babies and children off in the guise of you want one Nigeria. You want to implement Islamic Jihad or Sharia law. No, it doesn't happen. If it has happened before our own existence, that was then. But in this our own time, we have to live up to the responsibility and the reason why God created us all. That is what Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, is doing. So we are calling on all Biafrans to remember that the Biafra Defense Forces are doing a very good work, and we need all your support, financially, spiritually, mentally, socially, and otherwise. Today we have another big milestone to unveil to the Biafran people, and that is the Biafran Shop. So, Biafran Shop will be unveiled today, and the time is 8 p.m. Biafra time. Every Biafran need to key in. Like I said yesterday, when you go into Biafra Shop, you buy something from Biafra Shop. The thing you buy will be delivered to you. You choose what to customize to be sent to you. You can choose my ugly face like this to be customized on the Biafran Shop, maybe t-shirt or phone pouch or bag or shoe or stocking or any emblem of any kind, or maybe water bottle or whatever, or flag or whatever that, or banner of any kind. You may also choose the face of my Prime Minister. You may choose the We Love Biafra. You may choose Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's face. You may choose this logo of BRGIE. You may choose this logo of the United States of Biafra or that of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. You may also choose the logo of the Biafra Liberation Army. You may choose the logo of the Biafra Defense Force. You may choose any logo that you wish. You may even put your own face to be customized and be printed on the product that you want to be sent to you. It is shipped worldwide. You're in Africa, you're in America, you're in UK, you're in Europe, you're in Asia, you're in Australia. Anywhere that you are, you will get everything that you want. This is what happens on the Biafran shop. You enter there, you click on a particular image, you want it to be customized to your phone pouch, or you want it to be customized to the shirt that you want to wear, or the shoe you want to wear, or the face cap you want to wear, or maybe earring that you want to wear. You want it to be customized with Biafra color, or with your face, or anybody's face, or with any logo, or anything of any kind. You just click the customize, and then the amount will show up. You pay for the shipment. It will be customized, printed, and then sent to you. You receive it. You have received the product, right? You paid for it, right? Now, have you supported the Biafra liberation? Yes. Yes, because a percentage of what you have bought and paid for has been able to support the Biafra liberation. A percentage of what you have bought and paid for and has been delivered to you has been able to support the Biafra liberation. So if you bought a ball pen, or you bought an envelope, or you bought a writing material, maybe like a book or handout, or maybe agenda or anything, or calendar that is customized to your taste, and you put some people's photos that you selected to be customized and put there, then they send it over to you. You collected it, you see it. Yes, this is what you paid for. But from that money that you paid for, that very product that has been delivered to you, to your address, you have supported the Biafra liberation with some percentage. Because you buying that thing, patronizing that product, buying it from that Biafra store, that Biafra web store, you have been able to support the Biafra liberation with some percentage of your money. The same way that you do on the bankofbiafra.org website of the Ejema USBT United State of Biafra coin. Now, when you go and subscribe, buy a coin, and then you stake the coin. Staking a coin is like maybe when you hear of fixed deposit in Nigeria. When you hear of fixed deposit, you carry maybe 1,000 naira, you put in the bank. They tell you this your money will remain in the bank for a period of 1 year, and for the period of 1 year, after 1 year, this is the percentage that you will get on top of this your money. And at the end of the month or at the end of the year, you will get maybe 50,000 naira on top of your 1,000 for 1 year. That is what the staking means in the cryptocurrency term. So if you are now going into the USBT Biafra coin staking, you now go and stake maybe $350, depending on the contract duration, whether you want to stake it for 1 month, you want to stake it for 1 week, you want to stake it for 2 months, you want to stake it for 6 months, you want to stake it for 1 year, they will show you how much your percentage of staking will be coming. Now, the good thing here is that Biafra coin is a stable coin. It is not fluctuating. No, it's not fluctuating like Bitcoin, it's not fluctuating like USBT or dollar rate. No, it is standing steady. Doesn't fluctuate, doesn't fall, it doesn't rise. Instead, what it will do is that it will rather rise. Yes, it will not fall. It will be rising with time. For now, it is stable. So if you're investing with $350, your percentage will be coming to you, and that value of that coin is not depreciating. Instead, it is appreciating. It is going high, and you're making gain. So why do we really need many of us to go into this? Because the more we have many of you going into investing and staking in the bankofbiafra.org USBT coin, you are making what? You are pushing the coin and making it to go into the market the more and making it to gain more relevance. It's gaining more relevance, and the investment portal is going to spread so much, and the coin is going to gain more value with time. It's going to gain more value with time, and so are people also going to come in and see it. It's just like you click on the search engine on Google. When you search Simon Ekpa today, tomorrow you come back and search Simon Ekpa today, tomorrow again. Next tomorrow you come back and click Simon Ekpa. Now, after 1 week, you open your phone. When you just open your phone and then you want to type anything, the first thing that will show up on your search engine is Simon Ekpa. The same thing if you were typing my name, Sonny. That is how it will be. Same thing if you were typing Van Van Vam's name, or Betty Ford's name, or Nnamdi Kanu's name, or Biafra. That is how it will show, because you have made that word that you are typing on the feed to be frequent. So it has become frequent on the feed, on the search engine. So as soon as you now enter the browser, that is what will pop up first. So it now becomes very visible to people and frequent, because it has been searched and typed and searched and typed over and over and over and over again. So this is the advantage, and this is why we say we want all of you to invest in the Biafran coin. We also want all of you to also shop from the Biafra shop. So do not miss today's unveiling of the milestone of the Biafran shop, the greatest of all achievements that the Prime Minister has done in his government. All these and many more have been achieved in months. When he tells you this one I will do, it will happen in months. It doesn't take a year before it is activated. He'll tell you this one I will do, it will happen. Radio and satellite is there. In no time, every part of Biafra land will be listening from this radio and satellite. Some places are already using it and seeing it and watching us live. So we are calling on all Biafrans to key into today's program by 8 p.m. Biafra time. And remember that you must shop from Biafra shop to be able to support the liberation. Continue in your little quotas of how you've been supporting this liberation, because every coin and every penny is very, very important. Your $1, your $2, your $5, your 10, your 15, your 20, your 30, your 100, upward is very, very important. Nothing is too small, and you are all appreciated. I salute all of you that are listening to us and watching. I salute all the media ministers of the gospel that are out there on space, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on all social media handles, doing the work of the evangelism, spreading the message and overcoming the enemies of Biafra on the media space. Your works are paying off, and One Nigeria are crying, and that is why Nigerian Islamic Jihadist terrorist army are crying on a daily basis, because you have overcome them. Let's keep the fire burning and let it continue, because the best is yet to come. Biafra is here. We salute all of you, and we say thank you so much for your good work, and let us give all the support we have to the Prime Minister, because he deserves so much of our support. Now, before we go, due to time constraint, let us listen to the video that accompanies this very broadcast. The video you're going to watch is Abuja. Just listen.
This is Abuja, Lokoja Road, with over 500 buses and passengers packed on the road because of a block of 2 trailers of Fulani gunmen barricading and have already kidnapped 7 buses into the forest. Now, these are people packed on the road. We were just lucky to have been informed by one of the trailers not to keep moving, but to pack out somewhere, and they resisted the effort of the uniformed men starting on gun. You can see from a distance, where I can't trek to, how buses and passengers are packed on the road, yet no security to disperse the battalion that have come out in numbers with already 3 buses kidnapped into the bush. You can see up here as I'm walking, this is me, Reality Cosmos speaking, who would have also been a victim of the incident, heading to Abuja for a particular event. This is me. You can see me. And here are police officers also left helplessly. As you can watch, those are police officers standing helplessly. You see, this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. These are police officers with guns, but the guns used by the insurgents are heavier, stronger than what they are carrying, which they confess that they can't do anything because what those people are holding is more. This is the country we find ourselves. This is the country Nigeria is today. This is Abuja, Lokoja Road, with over 500 buses and passengers packed on the road because of a block of 2 trailers of Fulani gunmen barricading and have already kidnapped 7 buses into the forest. Now, these are people packed on the road. We were just lucky to have been informed by one of the trailers not to keep moving, but to pack out somewhere. And they resisted the effort of the uniformed men standing on gun. You can see from a distance, where I can't trek to, how buses and passengers are packed on the road, yet no security to disperse the battalion that have come out in numbers with already 3 buses kidnapped into the bush. You can see up here as I'm walking, this is me, Reality Cosmos speaking, who would have also been a victim of the incident, heading to Abuja for a particular event. This is me. You can see me. And here are police officers also left helplessly. As you can watch, those are police officers standing helplessly. You see, this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. These are police officers with guns, but the guns used by the insurgents are heavier, stronger than what they are carrying, which they confess that they can't do anything because what those people are holding is more. This is the country we find ourselves. This is the country Nigeria is today.
Yes, it is the zoo, and that is why it is called the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, where the Islamic Jihadist terrorist reigns and controls everything. But in Biafra land, we continue to weed them off. So this will not happen in Biafra land because we have Biafra Defense Forces. And that is why our women, our children, our babies and men are not wailing and lamenting and crying as it is happening here. Now, for those of us that are from Enugu, you have to stop embracing Nigerian government. Yes, because some of you embrace Nigerian government, you embrace Oluwalemba, and then you allow them to use their foot soldiers to come and kill you, and then in turn, you will sabotage the Biafra Defense Forces. At the end of the day, the same people that you now go to embrace will be the ones to come and kill you. You cannot sabotage the Biafra Defense Forces all the time and then you expect them to be dying because of your sabotage and then still coming back to your aid all the time. So if you want your communities to be defended, stop working for one Nigeria. Because it is one Nigeria that is making what is happened to happen. Where the communities are not sabotaging the Biafra Defense Forces, the Biafra Defense Forces are doing their work assiduously there. When you sabotage them, the terrorists will come and then still kill you. At the end of the day, it is the same terrorists that will come and video you and put you on the media, and they'll be laughing at you. Oluwalemba was there to sit down and look at your faces after he has sponsored the terrorists to come and kill many of you, because you people decided to compromise and work with them and sabotage your own Biafra Liberation Army. We have told you that all these terrorists, aiders and enablers, that they don't speak for the Biafran people. They are only there for the meantime. Very soon, you will not see them again. So give your support to the Biafra Liberation Army so that you will not be sitting down and crying anymore. A lot of you have asked questions about Okwama community, Old Bayelsa and Delta. If many of you did not really understand what happened there, you need to understand that there was oil exploitation ongoing there. And the communities there, they know what they have been doing because of their oil and gas exploitation. So they used to fight themselves and they know what they do. But what we will not take is that we will close our eyes and look at the Biafra, look at the Islamic Jihadist terrorist army continue to kill everybody there and go. We know that our people have been deranged. Their brains have been deranged, and we will tell you what will happen when it is time. But don't sabotage your army, because if you sabotage your Biafra army, doom is your name. Every part of Biafra land is in the hands of the Biafran government, in exile and de facto in the homeland. And Biafra Defense Forces has their radar all over those places. Do not sabotage your army so that you wouldn't regret. I salute all Biafran people, and we see you by 8 p.m. Biafra time. Dewo Muchineke.
Hail Biafra, land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. We have vanquished our enemies. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In him we trust. Shout it, sing it. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra.